So good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone all around the world, and good morning, all the audience who are viewing us and listening to us and watching us from around the world. So today we have a special guest, Smiley Suri and Sonal Parihar. Sonal Parihar will be introducing Smiley, and Smiley will say she will go down her memory lane. Today is her special day. That is her birthday. So happy birthday, Smiley.
Thank you.
And lots of blessings to you so that you can touch the sky. Sky is the limit. So over to Sonal. Yeah, Sonal.
Okay, so of course, like ma'am said, it is a very special day, and I really want to thank Smiley for not just for the talk, but for sharing her special day with us. So before going ahead, my apologies in advance because आज का energy level थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे हो सकता है from my end, as I'm little unwell, but okay, so as far as the session is concerned, we have already mentioned that as today's guest, we have with us Smiley Suri, popularly known as Dhadak Dhadak Girl because of her famous song Jiya, Dhadak Dhadak from Kalyug. So talking about the professional thing, Smiley has been part of movies. I already mentioned Kalyug, Ye Mera India, Crew, Teesri Aankh, television show Jodha Akbar. Okay, so she is also a trained dancer, and when we talk about dance, it is like she has been associated with the masters. I got to know that 5 years she was with Shamak Davars group and then trained by Sandeep Soparrkar. She has also learned Kathak from Kathak Guru Vijay Shri Chaudhary. Okay, so as far as the professional part is concerned, when we talk about the personal thing, we all are very much aware of the family she comes from. Whether we talk about the famous director Mohit Suri, who's her brother, or uncles Mahesh Bhatt, Mukesh Bhatt, cousins Pooja Bhatt, Alia Bhatt, Rahul Bhatt, or Imran Hashmi. But I feel that I'll be the wrong person to introduce her personally, especially when Nupur ma'am is here, because it's not just that she knows her from very long time, but she knows her closely, of course. So if it is about talking about introducing Smiley, I'll say that whatever I have mentioned, it is just part of Smiley. So if we have to know the real Smiley, I will say, and trust me, it is like Smiley. I believe that I talk about Sonal Parihar. But when you talk about Sonal without Parihar is the real Sonal. So I really would request ma'am to say few words or introduce the real Smiley. But before that, yes, I want to tell everyone that it is a special day. So happy birthday, Smiley!
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Smiley.
Thank you.
Ma'am, please, I request you to say a few words about Smiley, whatever you feel about her, and please introduce the real Smiley to all of you, to all of us.
So as I know, Smiley is very human person, and she has a heart of gold and pure-hearted. And as she, you have told her about her professional life, as I know her, I would say that she is beautiful person from inside, beautiful soul from inside, because she cares for everyone. She is very upright, honest person. She doesn't want anything different happening to anyone. And if there is something which is happening different with anyone, she will stand there and support that cause or that person who is fighting for their own right. She is very compassionate because she has adopted few dogs who were with her, and she really took care of them like her own family. And she still have one of her dog with her, which is again a rescue dog. All the rescue dog, they felt like she is her mother, and she has that emotional attachment to them. So there are many things which we will discuss over a period of time. But here I would say, yes, Smiley is very beautiful person in and out. So over to Smiley. I would like you to share your starting of your days how you, uh, started your life from the beginning. As today is your birthday, I would like you to introduce your parents, your childhood days, down the memory lane, how it started, how your life started, how you became what you are. So, Smiley, please.
So basically, thank you, Nupurji. Thank you, Sonal. You made me feel very special. First people, Nupurji was the first one to send me like a shagun last night. And she said, go get yourself something to wear. So birthdays, and I've changed 8 schools. My dad was in Dunlaps. My mother was a housewife. From childhood only, we were used to shifting from one place to another. So I was never in one school. So I learned how to make friends very easily. Like, I was always making new friends. But it was very heartbreaking. But at the same time, adjusting to a new place, me and my brother would make new friends very easily. As children, we were always encouraged by my mother and father to fight our own battles. Like I remember once my brother Mohit, someone had thrown a water balloon on him. He was a Sardar. I went and pulled his pagdi. And then his parents came up to say that your daughter hit our son. So my mother just looked at him and said, are you even listening to what you're saying? That my daughter hit your son. So
Yeah.
that way I was always encouraged to be my own self. Like, always with this thing. I think I've been stubborn and a fighter from the beginning only. Like I was very moved and always standing up for the right person. Yeah, boyfriends while growing up were not this thing, because I got into dance, and dance was the love of my passion. Then I started earning very early thanks to Shamak Davars. He was my guru. And I remember very early in life, I bought a house thanks to my Nani. She was my angel. She had put me into Shamak. In Shamak, first art classes in Bangalore, it was 900 rupees or something. And I was part of Shamak's first training program called OYP. And I remember after OYP, I had a terrible accident. I had a head injury. And I was very 16 and I fell off a bike. I had a clot below my brain and the left side of my face was twisted. In Hinduja, I was the only child. I mean, they didn't even shave my hair fully. They shaved it, but kept the front so that I could cover. I remember I was the only one allowed, like more than, I was allowed more than 3 people on my this thing. My brother used to say, "मैं यहाँ पे black कर रहा हूँ." In the ICU, they don't allow more than 1 person at a time, but I was allowed 3 people. And when the doctors told me, rather, they told Shamak to tell me I'll never be able to dance again. And I remember I said, I will dance in 3 months. And I danced in 2. So I had this very strong willpower and determination, which I feel over the years is there, but जितना वो strong था ना, वो मतलब मैं ऐसी बोल देती थी दिन दहाड़े किसी को भी कुछ के मैं ये करके दिखाऊंगी. मतलब मैं इतनी इमोशनल थी. इमोशनल लोगों को चैलेंज करो ना तो इमोशनल लोग एकदम करके दिखाते. आई रिमेम्बर माय फादर यूज्ड टू से तुम तो कभी ड्राइव नहीं कर पाओगी, बहुत इमोशनल हो, बहुत इमोशनल. और वन डे आई जस्ट ड्रोव आफ्टर गोइंग टू 6 ड्राइविंग स्कूल्स, लर्निंग कुछ नहीं होना. एट द एज ऑफ 30 आई ड्रोव. सो I just feel emotional लोगों को ज्यादा आपको चैलेंज नहीं करना चाहिए. Now I feel off late when I've become a little practical कि वो determination गया क्या है. वो 16 साल की लड़की जिसने डॉक्टर को चैलेंज कर दिया था कि मैं 3 महीने में डांस करूंगी, जबकि उन्होंने कहा था कि चलना भी मुश्किल होगा. मैंने कहा, मैं हमेशा सोचती हूँ कि where is that determination, but then I feel no, it is there. Like in life, whenever I've fallen, maybe that my mother saying fight your own battle, even though she passed away early. That Smiley always stood up, like whether it was going for shamaks or dance has been that crutch for me. Even recently in 2016 when I had a major, I was going through depression and anxiety, Nupurji knows, I started my own pole school. So I feel it's very important now when I go down memory lane. I said, you fall, you should fall. In fact, recently last year I had a slip disc. but I've gotten back to gymming and working out, and I know 3 months from now I will be slim and fit and everything. So I feel that that willpower, if you decide no, and if it ego pe jab aati hai na, so there's that still that fighting little child within me that keeps fighting. Yeah. So that's me basically.
Yeah, you fought a lot in your life, and that was the time when you were working, right? When you started working, what was your age when you started working?
13, 14, started taking a kids class. I remember Shiamak had not come for the class, so then I had to start. And I think he purposely didn't come. And I found I had a great connection with children and dance. And I remember earlier back, I used to make at that time 16, 17, 18, 20,000 a month, thanks to Shiamak. You know, and never got into bad company or got into the wrong anything. Because we were too busy dancing.
So Smiley, I want to know one thing that, like, of course, you are associated with ma'am, and of course, your connection with Gokul Vaya, I know that. So, is there any particular phase, or were you like always spiritual, or a time came, like, if you'll ask me, I can say that I was religious. बिकॉज मुझे शुरू से जब छोटी थी ना तब से वो सारी पूजा की तैयारी करना मम्मा के साथ, या जो भी फास्ट पॉसिबल है कि मैंने शिवरात्रि रखी, जन्माष्टमी, तो आई वाज रिलीजियस. बट आफ्टर लूजिंग माय मॉम टू कैंसर एंड देन आई वाज लाइक आई फेल्ट टू रिस्पॉन्सिबल टुवर्ड्स माय फादर. सो पापा को लेकर के मैं बहुत ज्यादा कॉन्शियस थी कि व्हाट टू डू और नॉट टू डू. एंड देन आई गॉट टू नो अबाउट मैम. फिर मैम से वो कनेक्शन हुआ, एंड देन द स्पिरिचुअलिटी पार्ट एंटर्ड माय लाइफ. सो ऑफ कोर्स देयर इज नो question about it that I know it personally that you are a spiritual person. So was there any stage in your, like, were you always spiritual, or some stage came into your life that iske baad meri spiritual journey shuru hui? And of course, what is the difference that you feel in yourself spirituality ke aane ke baad?
So I'll tell you what, I was very religious. I didn't know, like, for me, religion in the sense of my grandmother taught us, Eid bhi manao, Diwali bhi banao, kheer bhi khao, besan ke laddu bhi khao, rakhi bhi banao, matlab everything was done. My grandmother, being a Muslim, used to send me to hamari neighboring auntie thi, Janak auntie, to go there and pray, chalo subah ki aarti karo wahan pe. So I think I was very religious. Before anything I would do, I would go to I used to study in the church, in Mount Mary Church. I used to go to सिद्धि विनायक एवी, मतलब 9 बार ऐसी चल के चला जाना कि इसके बाद मैं डांस करूंगी, इसके बाद नहीं करूंगी.
Yeah.
Having said that, that shakti that came from within, like if my friends were keeping a fast, I would say, okay, I'll also keep with you. You know. So I just feel that shakti within, that willpower within. When it changed to spirituality, I don't know. I started doing spiritual shopping, whether it was Reiki, Nukurji, healing, tarot, meeting people. I can't see anyone. So basically, that when that shift happened, I think that only came somewhere around 2008-9, much later. That you don't have to go to a mandir to pray. You don't have to, do this ritual. It's in your heart. You can say, I talk to God like a friend, which I'm sure all of us do.
Yeah.
And I believe in the powers of, nature, healing, karma, the Nupurji's healing. I believe a lot in it. So that is the shift that came. Very late in life.
No, but there is no particular incidence. You are saying that it just happened like it was a journey when it happened.
Determined, when I had this accident at 16, when I said मैं 3 महीने में चलूँ डांस कर. तो मैं तो पूजा पाठ तो नहीं कर रही थी, तब bedridden थी. So what made me say that it was some inner shakti. Also, when I did the pole camp, my pole camp was during pole dancing. I called it Shakti, and I realized at that time that the way to the mind is through the body. हम जैसे तपस्या करते हैं, ऋषि मुनि साधु जो करते थे ताकि एक पैर पे खड़े होते थे. So if you give the body enough to do, the mind, if the body gets so tired, the mind automatically takes over. Mind over matter. So
Right.
And it becomes easier to manifest things. Like I have manifested, लोग बोलते meditation करो, but I think some of the oddest things I've manifested by dancing.
இப்பதான் சாப்பிட போறியாமா?
I think someone is not on mute.
Yeah.
So yeah, some of the most big things I've manifested when I've been, like dancing or walking. Yeah.
So you can, like, we can say that, yeah, dance is for you like meditation. So like, and what I asked was, again, I want to, agar if you'll ask me, I was like, anger for me was like this. And being the youngest one, wo over pampered kid and all that, or my father has always been, हमारे घर में कभी ऐसा था नहीं लड़का लड़की वाला thing. मुझे तो इनफैक्ट ऐसा लगता है कि वो मुझे ही लड़कों की तरह ट्रीट करते थे. So that aggression कि ये कर दो वो कर दो बिना सोचे समझे, आप मतलब अब मैं आज मैं मैम को खुद बोलती हूँ, मैम ये क्या कर दिया आपने. So all that, it is not that I miss that part. I feel I am blessed that I found this particular thing and all. So that thing is there. Then impulsiveness. My God, किसी ने कुछ बोल दिया तो upset भी जल्दी हो जाना. वो होता है ना कि you have given your power to someone else. किसी ने poke कर दिया और आप हट गए, किसी ने कुछ बोल दिया और आप रो दिए. All that is gone, and I don't know when. Of course, I know after following Reiki and all it happened, but I realized it one day suddenly. अरे मुझे गुस्सा नहीं आता, अरे मैं ऐसे नहीं करती मैं. So has there anything that you feel that has changed कि पहले वाली Smiley में और अभी वाली Smiley में कुछ because of the spiritual path या ऐसा कुछ change आया है? See, certain changes obviously it comes with age, of course. कि आप you feel यार अभी सब का time ये सब फालतू चीजें हैं. But क्या because of the spiritual path या ऐसा कुछ you feel that कुछ changes ऐसे आए हैं?
No, I feel I'm still the same person. Because you have controlled me a lot.
You all need
At
one.
the top, I feel I'm not changed. Yeah, it's just like a mask I'm wearing.
Okay.
एक थोड़ी अभी बैटरी डाउन है, लेकिन जब बैटरी चार्ज होती है और वो it's all circumstances. I'll tell you something. कोई गुस्सा अगर आप निकालो, if you're a big star, it's called a tantrum, or it's called wow, like जब आप एक मुकाम तक नहीं पहुंचते हो तब तक वो गुस्सा is considered ये यार क्या करिए ये, इससे बात मत करो. So I feel
Agree.
इसलिए कोई एक ओहदे पर पहुंच के ये बन जाता है ना politician, या when you have that power, with great power yes comes great responsibility. और सब बोलते हैं जितना बड़ा झाड़ उतना झुकावा, बट मैं एक बात बोलूं, आप जब एक लेवल पे पहुंचोगे ना तो आप ऐसे लोगों को, बुरे लोगों को तो ऐसे निकालो, और कोई किसी को हर्ट करे, यू स्टैंड अप फॉर दैट. अभी उसके लिए गुस्सा दिखाना हो या पावर दिखानी हो तो यू विल डू इट. सो आई डोंट थिंक आई विल चेंज ऑन दैट लेवल. दैट चाइल्ड इन मी विल फाइट. दैट्स माय कोर. अभी ये सब काम शांति पूजा बहुत अच्छा है.
Okay, so when we are talking about that child within, this happens with me when it's my birthday ना, मुझे सचमुच वापस से मैं भूल जाती हूँ, मैं बड़ी हो गई हूँ. वो that birthday for me is like there was a time जब मैं 1 महीने पहले से बोलने लगती थी 1 महीने बाद मेरा birthday, 1 महीने बाद. So okay, so it is your birthday, of course. I want to know any childhood memory जब मैं आज भी उस बारे में सोचती हूँ. So it like just makes up my day, या it reminds me कि अरे any childhood memory that you want to share on this day with all of us, कि यार मैं अभी भी वो याद करती हूँ तो मुझे याद आता है कि okay, and that Smiley is still there. Yeah, I am like this because of this. Any incidents you want to share about your childhood?
I remember we always associated birthdays with नए कपड़े.
Mm-hmm.
नए कपड़े मिलते थे, केक, वेफर्स,
Mm-hmm.
and just meeting all your friends and cousins. So abhi bhi, today I will now go and pick up something to wear. I will go and meet my nieces and nephews and cousins on this thing, and in the evening I will meet my friends. In fact, इस बार मैंने कहा है सब लोग केक और चिप्स लेके आओ, हम लोग बर्थडे पार्टी.
Super, very good.
So it's
Anyone
connected
else
to your
want to
roots.
ask anything? Sorry.
Sorry? No, nothing.
Okay. Anyone
I would
else?
like to ask, yeah, I would like to ask, Smiley, you had your memories with your, you can say, your parents. So any childhood memories, like कभी ऐसा हुआ हो जब तुम्हें बहुत खुशी मिली हो, कैसे तुम बचपन में अपना बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट करते थे?
Oh, I used to be very excited. मेरी fairy frock होती थी, वो fairy frock.
Wow.
Fairy बनना था. And वो frock जब मैं पहनती थी, whether my mother father could afford it or not, वो सबसे best frock लेके आते थे मेरे लिए. And I remember मैं पहली केक के पास खड़ी रहती थी, मेरे केक के पास, और एक बहुत एक्साइटमेंट, सुबह की फ्रॉक अलग, शाम की फ्रॉक अलग. So I used to birthday morning dress, birthday evening dress, and my mom used to, I think, bake a cake at home, and we used to have just wafers, and I used to be very excited. Yes, dance, party में dance तो होना ही चाहिए. So we used to put on all the dance to it. So I remember all my birthdays being celebrated. Like I was celebrated. Yeah.
One more thing I would like to ask. After your mother passed away, that is very a sad moment for you. After that, your father was there, and we have seen his picture. He was very strong person. And how would you describe him and hold him as your father, and how he celebrated and supported you?
My father was more like a friend to me. Like I was very lucky. I could go and tell him anything. Like I could go and tell him I have a boyfriend, or I don't, this one. And my friends were closer to my father than I was. They would talk to him about everything. He used to tell me, you don't know, that friend of yours broke up, this happened, that happened. So my father used to say, you want to drink, you want to smoke, anything you want to do in front of me. You want to kill someone, do it in front of me. So I was very shaken after his death. I miss him still. But another pillar of support was my grandmother, my nani, Mamma Ji is what I would call Mamma Ji and Choti Aunty. They were, of course, they would take me away. There was always this fight between my father and Mamma Ji. Mohit being a boy, I was taken away by my grandmother. So I was always, like a Banjaran rushing from one place to another. I didn't realize two people loved me and cared about me. I used to feel torn between them, but itna pyar tha, itna protectiveness tha. Mamma Ji was a very, like she used to foresee, for girls, she was, I think, a woman of today, a woman of substance. She saved up all my money, made me buy a house. At 20, I had a house of my own. I wish she was alive now because I would not be spending so much money then. My father, on the other hand, was a king. And he used to call me Princess of Nowhere. So I was Princess of Nowhere, and we were very happy in our bubble.
Wow. You had a lovely relationship with your nanny, and we have seen a picture of her. She looks like a teenage actress, Madhubala. So I was mistaken that whether she is Madhubala or your nanny, but she was beautiful. I think so. You got her features and her look. A little bit of her. Okay. So how about your brothers? How you feel about them on your birthday? How you remember their celebrating your birthday? Because we are focusing on your birthday, on your special day. How they contribute to make you happy?
So basically, my brothers and me, I was like a tomboy because I grew up with all boys. So it was like a boys' locker room. ऐसा कुछ happy birthday, whatever. Party aa rahi hai na. Then as we grew older, it was like are the chicks coming, or they would land up at my party only to check out my friends. So now I trouble them and I say, bhai, meko kahin bahar le jao, kuch karo. So we've shared a very, I wouldn't say brother sister relationship, but like friends relationship.
Friends,
Yeah. But very important part of my life, both of them.
Your brother, Mohit, is your younger brother. How do you see him, see him and his family? You have a niece also, a nephew also. How do you see them and how you celebrate birthday with them? Your birthday.
See, everyone's very busy, but we do manage to come together and cut a cake. I'm hoping it will happen. They're calling right now. So they've
आज तो आप सारे कॉल सारे होंगे और अभी हमारा सेशन
Yeah. But today is Sunday, so they must be home and schools
no,
are.
there's no Sunday for them in the film world.
I know.
मेरे को अभी गाली पड़ेगी.
Good.
So, by the way, you have been part of films and television both. So, this was there in my mind that other than the schedule, of course, the working hours or you get television with last moment script and all that, other than the basic thing that we all are aware that there is a deadline of telecast and all, what from your point of view is the difference as an actor? I'm not talking about the scale and all that. I'm talking about the experience of shooting for television show, and especially it was Jodha Akbar. I'm sure the schedule must be like really exhausting and tiring. So wo part to obviously we all understand. But otherwise, I'll say the drawbacks you can say कि हाँ ये इसमें better है उसमें कम है, या the advantages, या what have you learned from both the medias?
I just feel television is a writer's medium, film is a director's medium. Television is very good for people. I don't know, I found it, I would love to do it in a better way, where things are more organized and I'm not wearing a 100 tola costume. But the thing is, television pe aapko lines bhi jaldi yaad karni hoti, so it's very good practice for an actor. I've done theatre also. Theatre is actually an actor's medium. I would love to do a Broadway musical someday. But film is film, yeah. Time आपको मिलता है, character में घुसने का मजा आता है. वो you feel like a star when the minute you enter your makeup bag, and बड़े पर्दे का नशा कुछ और है.
अलग ही होता है, yeah. That is why I said, as far as that experience is concerned, that you get time to like prepare your character and get into the skin and understand everything, the time and all that. But and of course, when you, like I said, television में सबसे बड़ा problem यही होता है that you get the lines at the last moment and then you have to like एक दिन में आपको इतने मिनट का वो निकालना ही है. Other than that, so that is what I said, that what is it that you जैसे you said कि yes, for an actor आप क्योंकि वो आप lines बहुत जल्दी करते हैं, so you get that thing of learning in you कि आपको जल्दी lines याद हो जाती है and all. So that was one of the things. But as far as the response is concerned, like I said, Jodha Akbar was, of course, a very big show.
Very big. Television reaches out to, so many people know me as Rukaiya. If people know me as the Jiya girl, a lot of people call me Rukaiya and post my, shots. Television की reach बहुत बड़ी है. क्योंकि गाँव में भी TV set तो सबके पास है ना. और अब होगी reach digital media की. Web series.
So what is your take for web? How like you
it's like it's a mixture of film and TV. Of course, you shoot more, and it is it's great fun. It's great fun. You get to meet. I did a film with this director called Saumitra in the lockdown. After the lockdown opened up with Sanjay, Gupta ji, Rituraj ji, and it was a fresh change because they're new directors, new people, new ideas, the language is new, everything's fresh. It's great fun.
Actually, this question comes up to most of the actors. And but I feel, I don't know, when you were talking, I just felt to ask you, is there anything right from the childhood? I count even the black and white movies. कोई ऐसा character है that you feel that this is something I really want to do, or something like this? Anything, any movie or any character? या अगर
Madhuri Dixit in Tezab.
Mohini. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So okay, so are you a Madhuri Dixit fan?
Big fan.
तभी डांस का इतना वो है. I can really understand somebody who is Madhuri Dixit's fan and of course loves dance is, मुझे ऐसा लगता है it is a by default system, no? And that is why when you were talking about dance ना, कि बहुत बार तो ऐसा होता है कि डांस करते करते मुझे there are so many things that I manifest and all. So I was like, for me it is like, you know, at times when I say that when it comes to celebration, मैम से मैंने कई बार ये चीज बोली है, during my childhood मैं बहुत सारे बर्थडे पार्टीज में सिर्फ इस वजह से जाती थी क्योंकि मुझे वहां जाकर डांस करना, मैं किसी को जानती नहीं होंगी, मेरे टर्म्स अच्छे नहीं होते, बट हाँ मुझे डांस करने मिलेगा. सो आई रियली कैन रिलेट टू दिस थिंग कि yes, dancing at times is like it takes out every disturbance, every tamjam from your head, and you are like, and obviously somebody who sees dance like this is my thing. It is not dance what you people see, you know. For me, it is like just feeling free. So I can really, really relate to it. And of course, yeah, you are blessed, and I will say fortunate that you were associated with such good choreographers and dancers and all that, and at the same time when it is your passion. So when it is about acting, I know मैं फिर से वो वही बात कर रही हूँ कि दो बच्चों
मेरे को देर हो रही है, जल्दी बात करो. I have to run.
मेरी तरफ से लास्ट क्वेश्चन कि जैसे it is about asking about two kids में से एक कौन सा है, but still giving you the chance option, dance or acting. So which one is your you will prefer the first, like
Dancing,
which is
acting and singing, performing arts. That's why I said Broadway musical. When you do Broadway musical, you have to sing live, you have to dance, and you have to portray dialogue. So all three is my birthday wish.
Okay, मैम अगर आपको कुछ पूछना है या anyone from the viewers wanna ask anything, वो आज बर्थडे है बंदी का, बहुत सारे लोग कॉल कर रहे हैं.
Okay. So, Smiley, that was really very nice that you came with us. Sorry. So, it was really very nice that you came with us and celebrated birthday with us, and you should have a long life and beautiful life and full of happiness, and you know, everything good should happen with you. Everything happy should happen with you, and you should shine in the sky like a star, and you are already a star, right? And today we wish you a very happy birthday.
Ma'am, ऐसे we'll all sing a birthday song. I'm
No,
waiting.
I have to run by.
Yes.
Okay,
So
okay.
we will sing a happy birthday song.
Thank you. Bye.
God bless you. Stay happy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. All the best.
Thank you, Sonal. Thank you, everyone. Love you.
Okay, bye. Bless you.